And, you know, Gulibon, returning All-American from a couple years ago, at a lower weight. And Topher Carton trying to make his mark on this 141-pound weight class.
Topher Carton, a senior, Rock Island, Illinois, Davenport Assumption High School. Powerhouse program. Former Hawkeye Pete Bush involved at Davenport Assumption, just one of his boys. Jimmy Gulibon, a senior out of Latrobe, Pennsylvania, Deary Area High School.
And this is good motion there by Carton, be able to go ahead and stuff the head of Gulibon. And that's where you want to keep him. Gulibon shoots across the body here, doing a nice job of switching off to a single on the other side. All right. Going to try to shelf it on the far leg right there. He's in good position to be able to finish this technique. And allow himself to go ahead and get a little that leg a little to the outside now, which I think is advantage for Carton. See how he keeps that left set of shoelaces on the thigh there. You can kind of measure what Gulibon is doing. Now it's going to be a limp arm situation. This is an advantage for Carton.
Carton gets the takedown, and Gulibon had that leg up. Gulibon, who's lost 4 out of his last 6 matches, now starts behind 2-0 here in Carver Hawkeye. And Topher Carton, 17-3, having a good senior year.
Well, you know, the style matchups with these two guys is you know, Gulibon has a tendency of diving in at the leg and not bringing his lower body with him. And Carton is very good with that front headlock, spin around, go behind type of technique.
Here we go, Red, get set.
Good look at Ryan Motoring Star and Ben Burhow, 2 of the assistant coaches for the Hawks. Both these staffs, I mean, just good
quality
good
guys.
Up and down.
Talking to Casey Cunningham, he was also he's still on the mat with the guys. Former NCAA champion from Central Michigan, and just a great guy. And he's still working out with them.
Big set of power legs right now there for Carton. The riding time is really moving in his favor.
Carton hung with the national champion Dean Heil in the.
You see the advantage time, Tim, going over a minute. Big segment of this match. You know, if you can. This would be a minor upset, I think, for Carton, and certainly a confidence builder. And you want to finish the period in the top position, particularly since you've got your opponent bellied out right here and you're controlling the wrists.
Effort's the key here, and I've watched Carton lately, and he does give effort. Been scoring better than ever in his last several matches, and had a good Midlands championship as well.
It's just nice spin around, but you know what? Carton has grabbed the ankle right there. He's got a hold of it. You know, he's got Gulibon trying to adjust back again. Carton's going to probably reach for that ankle, but Gulibon has moved it, but stayed right in the saddle. Huge turnabout there.
And this takedown with just over a minute gone in the first period, he's going to ride out to the buzzer and almost have 2 minutes of riding time. A big takedown and ride out.
Take a look at that takedown. You can see where that left leg on the outside, you know, you see why you want to shelf it on the other side, but gives him the trick leg and comes back through. And you know what? And Gulibon just did not do a good job of following that, keeping a wrinkle on the back of his neck. He allowed his head to go down with the position. And as I said earlier, sometimes he doesn't follow through with his lower body when he's attacking, and that's what happens. Gets spun around.
Jimmy Gulibon, being a great wrestler for Penn State, was an All-American at 133 pounds. But sometimes it's which Jimmy's going to show up.
Yeah, the Jimmy that's in trouble is showing up right here.
And it's been lately.
Yeah. He's a guy that's used to winning. And you can't count him out in any situation, particularly when it comes to tournaments. So the young man's got a lot of experiences. He's used to winning.
And he'll come at you till the end of the match, too. Sometimes it's just a little too late.
And the thing about Carton is that he really can't. I think Gulibon really is going to have a difficult time moving up, and they're going to call him for stalling.
And it's almost like Carton knew what was going on there and held him there because Gulibon couldn't come up.
Yeah, and so 1:22 of advantage time. They're trying to break that. you know, and also give himself enough time. But he's going to have to win this with a takedown as well. So you want to get enough not to get another stall warning, because that's as good as an escape. So he breaks him down.
Great job so far by Gulibon. He's trying to erase that riding time, and very strategic and tough ride on top by Gulibon. Breaks Carton down to the mat. A minute left in the second period.
And Carton has come out with a lot of energy in this match, but this ride here may try to affect him. He's going to probably likely cut him right there, and that's because of the effort on the stalling call in the previous sequence.
Shot in by Gulibon, doesn't even reach the legs. Heavy attack on the leg, on the head by Carton.
Well, you know, this is an advantage for Carton. We saw it in the early part of the match where he was able to stuff Gulibon's head. And you know, I think if you're coaching Topher Carton, you're looking for maybe a takedown right now where there's some indecision on Gulibon's part. If you wait around, things like this might happen.
Yep, there was an indecision there. Gulibon in on the leg. Now good hip action right there by Carton.
But how is he going to finish it? He stepped up on top of the leg here with the right ankle. You see how the knee's over the top? And Carton is not giving him the far leg.
Nope, Carton fends off and keeps Gulibon from finishing that shot. It was a good shot, but he hesitated, and Carton was able to get his hips on top of him. Short time in the second period.
Both guys looking to their corners.
Close, but the time runs out in the second period. 3-0 lead for Carton, and Gulibon will get the opportunity now.
Boy, this is really setting up to be a wild one. I think a wise choice by Gulibon. He's going to take neutral. Doesn't feel like he can get out in the 8 or 9 seconds. The 12 seconds it would take to be able to, you know,
not have Carton
would ride him. He'd get that. But you know what? This has got to be one on the feet anyway.
Nice shot and cut across by Gulibon. Needs to hook the leg for the 2. And he does. That was a nice single, cut off for the double, and comes around for 2 points. 3-2 now.
Now he's going to try to hook the bottom leg, Tim. Going to try to hook the bottom leg and work into a Turk. And the referee's going to call a stalemate. So, going to cut him.
Got 1 green, we're neutral. 1 green, we're neutral.
I love this. He used the benefit of the rule. So many times, guys, they want to let a guy up, and they
give him the 1.
Yeah, give him the 1.
So you don't have to mess around.
I'm not going to flunk the college course in how to give an escape. Nice work there. Oh, beautiful shot. Switch off to a double. Is in great position to score. Roll through there.
And Gulibon stays with him. 2 points. Takedown.
And I think with 1:09 left, Tim, you're probably going to go see Cody Sanderson over there telling him to go ahead and cut him.
And that's the cut. Now the shots, the penetration have been all Gulibon in this last minute.
And you got to go right back to the intensity that he showed right there. Maybe with Carton on the edge, you could get a stall call. Right back in on the same shot and lifting up and switching to a double. Beautiful technique. He's got Carton reeling here with 3 takedowns in the third period. Promised you some action there in the third period. These guys look like they're going to give it. Yep.
A slow start for Gulibon, but he's coming back with a vengeance.
You know, what do you do now? I think that you're going to go ahead and give the intentional release. Yep.
6-6. 37 seconds left.
Carton has to know by now which leg he's going to attack. Right back in on it. Switches off.
Wow. Putting on a clinic out there. Gulibon in for the takedown, up 8-6. 27 seconds left.
Boy, that was a quick stalemate. And right now you're thinking keep him down. Now remember, Gulibon has been called for stalling.
But he certainly hasn't been in this last minute and a half.
No, but he's been called, and so you're trying to hold on to the lead here. You don't want to give the stall call and the escape to tie the match.
And the time ticking down, 15 seconds. Comes from behind.
Impressive.
Jimmy Gulibon, very impressive here.
Roll through situation.
A reversal would tie it up. Time runs out. Gulibon comes firing back for a big win for the Nittany Lions at 141. Had that look of the All-American from a couple of years ago. Big win for Jimmy Gulibon, the winner by decision. 3 points up on the board for the Nittany Lions.